Welcome. We are Higher Fair and we strive to promote diversity in our everyday workplaces. Today we will be explaining why having diversity is such a crucial part of a business, how to properly advance diversity in your company, and why this is so important to the health and success of a business.
Having a diverse hiring process is incredibly important for equality and is actually about 36% more profitable. This is because a diverse hiring process would create lots more opportunities for more creative and innovative ideas. Diverse hiring is a recruitment and hiring approach devoid of biases based on prospective employees' age, gender, religion, sexual orientation, and other personal characteristics that don't affect job performance. Some ways to incorporate a diverse hiring process within your company are to learn about how diverse your company is, make your job ads more inclusive, and make sure they're also posted on job boards targeted towards underrepresented groups, create a more inclusive candidate screening process, and incorporate inclusive interviews. It's important for any company to have a diverse hiring process, so keep these tips in mind.
Diversity means including everyone from a range of all different social and ethnic backgrounds and of different genders, sexual orientations, etc. Having a diverse set of people at your workplace overall allows there to be more productivity in the work environment. So one of the best ways to avoid inequality from occurring at your workplace is to include everyone. So one of the best ways to avoid this from happening, and one of the steps you could take is including them in your conversation, bringing them along at a company dinner and various others. For example, don't just go out with your group of friends, sometimes include others that you may think are not being included as much. Have some team bonding activities where you could learn more about your employees, build trust amongst everyone. Also, make sure your work environment is open to everyone. For example, make sure that anyone with any sort of disability is accommodated. This could be as simple as making sure that anyone with wheelchairs could access the whole building. Use pronouns everyone wants you to use and model inclusive language. So like use spouse rather than husband/wife. Obviously, anyone can make mistakes. So it is definitely possible this would happen in your workplace. If there is any sort of discrimination, solve it by talking to both parties and taking steps to avoid it from happening ever again in the future. The worst thing you could do is be a bystander. So support the people who may not have as big of a voice as you may. The worst thing you could also do is make someone feel alienated at the workplace. So listen to your peers' opinions and have an open mind to create a safe space for everyone. Having a diverse work environment doesn't just mean having a diverse set of people. You have to include everyone and take into consideration all their diverse opinions while also completing a task to have a diverse environment.
Diversity is so important to a company for so many reasons. Diversity gives you access to a greater range of talent, not just the talent that belongs to a particular worldview or ethnicity or some other restricting definition. It helps provide insight into the needs and motivations of all of your client or customer base rather than just a small part of it. Highly credible researchers have shown that it makes your organization more effective, more successful, and more profitable. Now we will discuss some of the income inequality that companies face and its effects on the company on a day-to-day basis.
Inequality means that there's a gap between the highest income earned and the lowest income earners. Inequality increases ill health, and health spending and reduces the educational performance of the poor. These two factors led to a reduction in the productive potential of the workforce. Inequality can be a brake on growth and can lead to instability. Income inequality is a problem because it puts power in the hands of the rich, resulting in little to no social or economic mobility for large portions of the population. It can result in a higher cost of living for many, increased hardship and rises in crime, mental illnesses, and social unrest. The richest 10% of the global population currently takes home 52% of the income. The poorest half of the global population, they're just only at 8%. On average, an individual from the top 10% will earn $122,100, but an individual from the bottom half will earn just $3,920. Reducing inequalities and ensuring no one is left behind are integral to achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. COVID-19 has deepened existing inequalities, hitting the poorest and most vulnerable communities the hardest. It has put a spotlight on economic inequalities and fragile social safety nets that leave vulnerable communities to bear the brunt of the crisis.
We hope you gained some of the key takeaways that we were trying to get across today. Diversity is such a crucial part of any successful workplace. Thanks again for watching.